Hello.
Good evening. Good evening.
Danno's just busy setting up another camera because his down camera doesn't seem to be
working.
Okay, so how's everybody doing?
About the same from last night.
Yeah.
Just 24 hours later.
Hi. Yeah, flying by. Got my new phone today. Haven't set it up yet.
You got a new phone?
Yeah, I've got the iPhone 17 Pro.
Yeah.
I've just got to get the pictures off my old phone so that I can clear my old phone to put it with that one so it'll copy everything across, and then clear the other phone and give it to Rob and set the other phone up for Rob. Because what I don't want to do is put all the pictures from the other phone onto this phone.
No.
I want to put them all onto the computer, so
it's all technical. So, should we start off with the chat?
Yep. Who's?
I'll do it. I've been here since 6:30. Just pottering away. So first in, we've got Gillian, who says, "Good evening, Dave and Danno."
Hey, well.
Then Gillian says, "Good evening, Mark." So good evening, Gillian. Gillian says, "Good evening, Horlixs."
Good evening.
We've got Athelin, who says, "Evening, Gillian, Geordie Dave, Danno, Alex, and Mark." So good evening, Athel.
Hi.
Then we've got Ian Campbell in, who says, "Hi all." Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Oh, and thank you, Ian, for the extra on the Patreon. That's very kind of you. I only just noticed it today, though, because it went into my spam folder for some reason. Gillian says, "Good evening to Athel." And then Ian says, "Mark's Modz, hello." Hello. Then I say, "Good evening to Ian." And Ian says, "What do we have on the channel this evening?" Wait and see.
All sorts.
Yeah. Athel says, "Hi from over there." Then Athel says, "And from here to everywhere." We've got Danno Builds who says, "Good evening, Mark, Geordie, Horlixs, Danno. Have a great stream tonight." Dave, Mac, if you want to come in, let me know and I can email you the link if you want. But if you're having a night off, that's fine. We've got Tim Dawson who says, "Evening all." Good evening, Tim.
Hey.
Evening, Tim.
Athel, Ian says hi to Athel. Ian says hi, Tim and Dave Mac. Dave Mac says, "Good evening, Gillian, Ian, Athel, Tim." Ian says, "Hi, Alex, Mark, Danno, and the great Geordie."
Hi, Ian.
Hey.
I was looking so great, have I?
We've got Flip Dip in who says, "Evening all." Evening, Flip Dip.
I flipped it.
Athel says, "Snow has come and gone, and the temps tonight is meant to go as low as -3 on the coast and inland, -10. Wow.
Oh, now it's been cold today. I went down allotment. It was bloody freezing.
Athel says, "Hi, Ian." Ian says, "Very welcome, Mark." Thank you, Ian, anyway. It's very kind of you. We've got Ian's World of Models in who says, "Evening, guys. What's everyone building?"
Hi, Ian.
We'll be over at the desk very shortly. Gillian says, "Good evening, Ian." Athel says, "Hi, Dave Mac." Athel says, "Hi, Tim." Gillian says, "Good evening, Dave Mac." Dave Mac says, "I've just locked up the shed as Terry has been called into work, but thanks anyway. No problem." We've got Mark's Hobbies in, or the other Mark, who says, "Hi, one and all."
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Athel says, "How do, Flip Dip?" Ian says, "Hi" to the other Mark. The other Mark says, "Hi, Ian." Flip Dip says, "Good evening, Athel." Dave Mac Bill says, "Evening, the other Mark." And Mark's Hobbies says, "Hi, Dave Mac." And that is chat for now.
Cool.
So,
Okay, well, time to go cameras down.
Yep.
See if Danny works.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'll go around and see what people are doing. Give Mark a chance to set up off. Go with Horlixs first.
Okay, so I'm doing another soldering project. It hasn't come in the best condition because a lot of these the chip legs are all bent really badly. But I have managed to put it into the where it's going. So that's just there. It's not quite sitting in right, but anyway. So yeah, I don't know what it does, to be honest. It's some sort of car simulator thing. I know Mark saw it as well, and it's got like lights on it, and you can control things. But there's like a screen as well, so I'm not really sure what it does, but we're going to solder it up and see what it's about.
Cool. All right. Okay. Come on, let us off. Oh, I blew you up. It's not. Oh no, thank you. Right, I'll go to you, Mark.
Okay, so I'm just doing a spot of painting and paint removal tonight. I've got
Right.
my next dispatch of Enterprise D today. These are completely the wrong colour and need repainted. These transporter emitter pads I need to paint and then darken them a little bit with some gold. So, and also I need to black these out as well, because if not, they'll become see-through from the other side. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing tonight.
Okay. And we'll go down to Danno.
And I'm working on my air tortoise.
Cool. And myself, as you can see, 2 pots of paint there, plus some clear. I'm going to start clear coating some of these bits on the tank, and I've got a little bit painting to do on this before I clear coat it. A little shoulder paint and that to paint. And then when all that's dry, I'll clear coat that bit. So that's what I'm doing. So like Mark, I'm doing painting. So I've just got to find my brushes now. I've got everything else out but my brushes.
Someone was detected at your front.
Oh, somebody's detected at the front door.
All right.
Sorry, it was mine. Put it on Do Not Disturb. Okay, I'll catch up with the chat. Apple says hi, Mark 2. Ian says hey to Flip It. We've got a guy from the Pixies in who says, evening all, hope you're all doing okay.
Okay.
Dave Bill says a good evening to Flip It. Apple says hi, 60s guy. Flip It says good evening, guy from the 60s. And Apple says, anyone else seen the video that is blowing folks' minds out about the XP from China with the flying car that is a 2-person drone, able to fly at low altitudes up to 3,200 feet? No, I'm not saying that.
No.
The other Mark says hi to Athel. And Flip It says, yeah, seen a few, Athel. Can't say I've seen that.
No.
This is where my love for isopropyl alcohol comes from.
Oh, for a rubbish bush.
Isopropyl alcohol is one of them things you don't realise you need it in your life until you actually get some. And then you always make sure you have enough. You agree with that, Horlixs?
Yeah.
Is that what you use to remove the paint?
Yes.
So how will it actually work? Because obviously you dip it in and does it just dissolve the paint off?
What does it do? It's just like a paint stripper. Oh. I've just realised something. Ian super chatted me. He says, I wish others would get to the point I can send them cash. Thank you, Ian. Now, do we have it on here? No, we don't. I'm going to have to add one. 2 seconds. Add file. There it is. Open.
I think I'm going to need to get the multimeter out because they've just bundled a load of resistors in here all willy-nilly. And genuinely, I have no idea what resistances they are.
Okay, I can do it now. So thank you, Ian. And I can play the jingle. There we go. Thank you, Ian. That's really kind of you. We did have a jingle in these media for MCC UK. Okay. Where was I? That always throws me. We've got the tattoo zoologist. I think it's Jeff. And he says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jeff.
Hey.
I got that right. And Ian Campbell says, dashed, aha. Yeah. I have it on file. I have it in a permanent folder where it'll never be lost. Right. Oh, and Apple says, hi, Jeff. And Ian says, hi, Jeff. Hope all is well. Okay. Ian is saying hi to himself. So Ian Campbell is saying hi, Ian Campbell. Jeff says hi, Ian. All is well indeed. Ian says no, not that lonely. LOL. And he says all good in Leicestershire. Thanks, Jeff. I think we're better doing blackout first on these. It should be 950. 950. Jeff says, all good in Swindon. Got another delivery of Diet Coke from Amazon. Oh dear, we've started something there. Well, it's my fault, actually.
Yep, I'll probably be ordering some more myself.
Danno, has your dad shown you that?
Yeah.
How cheap cans of pop are on Amazon?
I don't really drink cans of pop.
Well, you have them energy drinks.
Yeah, I have any. I make me red bottle and stuff. But if I'm drinking pop in the house, it's just generally I'll just get a big bottle.
Ian says, so looking forward to my Eastbourne and Iceland trips in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah. Busy.
I found out some good news today.
Yeah.
The clocks are going forward 1 hour a day earlier than last year.
Oh.
But Big Brother is definitely listening in. Just me and Julie were having a conversation about it yesterday, about when did the clocks change. And we said, oh, we didn't know. And then it come up on Facebook today. They change on the 29th of March.
Is there a reason why I'm going a day early?
Because it's Sunday, isn't it?
It's Sunday and we're also in a leap year. Athol says, Mark, I've got 24 cans of Iron Brew Extra delivered today. That'll clean you out, Athol. Ian says, they are, Mark, will make a big difference. Yeah. And Jeff says, ooh, Iceland got good chicken wings in if you are shopping in Iceland.
Oh God, these instructions are doing it again. 5.1k resistor. Install 1 kilo ohm metal film resistor. They're over there.
Ian is Athol burp, and Ian says, looking forward to meeting up with Burgess. My mum has already been to Iceland, LOL. Are you having to multimeter everything then?
Well, yeah, I'm deciding to use my tester now. It's easier. My component tester. So if you're not sure, you just put a component in it. It was really cheap. Got it ages ago.
Let's see it in action.
So you put like a resistor in, push the button, and then it tells you what it is. 10 ohm resistor. And that's it. You can put LEDs in there. So you put an LED in there.
Go on then.
It says you'll flash it, and then it'll say it's a diode. It does everything. It's brilliant. So it's a little bit easier than a multimeter because it's just, and you've also got surface level as well. So if you wanted to like hold a chip on there, you could do that as well. And if it's a damaged part, nothing in it, it would come up with a capacitor. There's no capacitors in there. Maybe it's because touching it. I don't know. But it's supposed to say damaged part. Oh, there we go. Unknown or damaged part.
Ah.
Might have been because I was touching it. Yeah, I think that was about £2. Bought it years ago when we started doing the Arduino stuff.
God, that seems a long time ago we started doing that. So Jess says, went to Iceland for my honeymoon. Wonderful country, want to go back. A guy from 60 says, is that Iceland the country or Iceland frozen food? LOL. Ian says the country. Smiley face. And Ian says, last time I went to Iceland, the country, was 24 years ago when Julie was my bird, not my wife, and no kids, LOL. And we have Steve131 in who says, evening all. Good evening, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, I'll take you off Big Horlicks. Ian says, hi, Steve. Athol says, hi, Steve. And Dave Matt Builds says, evening, Steve. And Steve says to Ian, evening, sir. Oh, and he also says, Dave Matt Builds, evening, sir. And also says evening to Athol.
This is really confusing me.
And Flip Dip says evening to Dave Mack.
Oh, okay, so that's a 10 ohm.
Steve says, I got the same Sherman, Geordie Dave. Got nice little kit.
Yeah, it's not a bad little kit.
Guy from the 60s says, I've just got a notification to tell me you're now live. Isn't technology wonderful? Yeah. The other Mark says hi to Steve, and he also says hi to Flipdit. Technology is great when it works.
Yeah, I've also got the Jeep and all that needs painting up. Tiny little thing.
What, 1 kilo ohm? It's a 10 ohm. How can that be a 10 ohm as well then? Really struggling with these resistors. Might have to just get a resistor thing up online.
Was one included in the Arduino program that told you what they were?
Yeah, it's just really strange. Like, this whole system is odd. Because there's like... Oh, I've got switches, chip. We don't need any of that. Got 2 of them. Switch. LEDs.
Right. Steve says the other Mark evening. Flipdit says hi the other Mark. And Ian says, I've got to go. Alex, we'll catch up on Facebook, RE Ecto 1 Lights.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I've sent you another one as well. I just had a panic this evening about something on the website, but you'll see.
Okay, and he says, night, folks. Night, Ian. Thank
Night,
you for
Ian.
stopping by, and thank you for the super chat.
Right, I need to get up a resistor thing online.
Right, that's the first coat of black on there. I reckon it's going to take at least 3 to light block them.
Well, that's correct. Brown.
Come to chat in a sec.
Right, okay, so that's 1 kilo.
Okay, so let me do the chat. David McBill says, night, Ian. We've got David Bassett in who says, evening, Alex, Mark, Geordie Dave, and Danno, and hi to all in chat tonight. Good evening, David. Welcome.
Hi, David.
David says hi to Ian. He also says hi evening to Athel. And he says evening to Jeff. Flipped it says Horlixs using those quality Kodak batteries.
Yeah, it was in my multimeter. Awful, wasn't they? Oh, so that's a 4 band. Brown, black. Brown. One's those.
And David Bassett says, as ever, Horlicks the electrical wizard.
Trying. It's these kits. They're all right. They are really good, but you've really got to work out. The instructions are not very good. And they've just chucked a load of resistors in here without actually marking them up. And I'm just trying to fathom out what one is what. Brown, brown, 11 ohms. Right, so I think that's definitely that one. I just need to find out this one now. Because I think this reads 5.1.
Flipdip says, had a John Wick delivery today, and I think it's the heaviest Partwork box I've ever received. Try doing the Ecto one, that was good fun. Or the Root Master, that was, yeah, heavy boxes. David Bassett says, Danno, Is it bigger on the inside? Laughing out loud.
I can watch the chat now because I'm stuck to this lot dries. Are you the same as me, Mark?
You can do a chat for a bit if you want.
Yeah, 'cause I'm stuck to this dries.
I've got to do some yellow painting on the emitter pads.
Right, you up to yep, I've got
I've started.
Right, I'll watch the chat for now, as I say, because I could do now till this lot dries.
Right.
I should have had another model on the go.
Yeah.
I should have had that Jeep undercoated, and I could have done some more painting on that.
Yeah.
Flip dip. If Dave's on the chat, can we go X-rated? No. I don't want to get the channel closed down.
Yeah, that's definitely correct.
I know somebody who nearly got the channel taken down. Because if you monetize, YouTube says that you cannot swear within the first 15 seconds of a live stream. 3 words in and he swore. And he's like, he did one of them moments where he kept swearing because he was like, I've just swore. Yeah.
So even if you're not monetized, they can still take you down if you're full of bad language, or can't they?
Yes, but the rules are very, very lapsed. Because if your channel's set not for kids, then you can. But yeah, the rules. I know people that swear left, right, and centre in their videos, but they're not monetized, so YouTube doesn't really crack down on them.
Bit unfair, isn't it?
Mm.
Everybody should be on the same page. Okay.
YouTube only looks after the people who make the money.
Mm-hmm. Dave Bassett, I had an email from Hachette, reissue 109 of the Lancaster build. Nuts and bolts not missing at all. Nuts have been installed in the factory, and bolts will be coming in issue 124. Mm-hmm.
I've had the same email.
I wouldn't know. I haven't built that one.
That can be sometime, isn't it?
Must be nearly finished, is it?
It's not gonna. Well, there's 130 issues.
Right.
It's not going to affect us going forward building it, because the piece that the bolts are for the base. It's for the actual dam model itself on the base.
So how far's the model up to now? 109.
I think it is up to. Let me tell you. I've got up to issue 110.
110. Well, 20 issues left.
I've only got 2 more deliveries of the Enterprise D to go, and then I'm finished that.
So, are you building a plane first, and you get base? You'll build the last sort of so many issues.
No, no. They're doing it exactly as we did the Spitfire.
Really? Oh,
yeah. Work on a bit of the base, work on a bit of the Spitfire.
Bit of a ride, yeah.
Of course.
So next thing I'm going to be doing is tank once it's clear coated and all that is, I've got some dark earth. So and I've got some dust effect and some earth deposits. So we're going to start experimenting with weathering on it. Because eventually I'm going to fit it into a diorama. So I got this. This is actually diorama stuff. AK Dark Earth diorama. They said you can water it down a bit. I've never used it before, so I don't know if anybody else on here has used it and sort of tell us what they think of it. The person in the shop says you can water it down a little. You can water it down. So you're not putting it on too thick, especially on a small model. And these are just washes, so I know roughly know how to use them.
I'm going to be doing a lot of train stuff soon. I know that.
I will be if that thing comes out.
What do you call it? You think the eldest has found a place to live?
Oh, so you're going to get a spare room, another room.
No, he's been sleeping on the sofa since August. He's only supposed to come back for what, a maximum of 6 weeks. That was August when he came back.
And Deal Bassett says, yes, I got up to issue 110 as well, so 5 more deliveries to come. He says, I've not built much of it. I have the crew figures from Ian Campbell. Got them before Ian stopped selling them, and now Alex is supplying them. Not skilled enough to paint them myself, sadly. Give it a try, dear man. Just give it a try. I'm going to be the same. I've never painted figures, and
what's that for? Sorry,
the Lancaster.
Oh, what, the crew?
Aye.
Just keep an eye out though, because potentially got an artist, so they may be being painted soon. Option.
As I say, give it a try, Dave. I'm going to be building this soon, and it's got figures, and I'm going to, you've got to learn somewhere, so I'm going to give it a try. I think it's your facial colours are not the easiest.
I'm sorry, but they can't be as bad as the Hachette Spitfire diorama figures at the centres.
Well, yeah, you could probably do a better job than that.
The eyes on them they were awful.
Let's have a look. I've got some. I've got.
Like watching an episode of Village of the Damned.
No, I've got some advice from the model shop where we live, the new one, off the last that does figure painting, and these are Valero model, and so they're the 3 colours I can for mixing and matching to do your flesh tones. There's light flesh, salmon rose, and brown rose. One's a base colour, I think, which is a brown rose. Then you mix these two, which is the salmon rose and the light flesh, to bring the tones up. And your light flesh will be if you need a lighter tone as well. So, try it. I'm going to try it. You can, it's not as if we're going to be putting them on, we're putting them in, unless you're putting it in a competition, we're going to, but if it's just for yourself. And it's a learning progress. Because we've got a new shop opened in a town to do a lot of they do a lot of the Warhammer stuff and all that, but they're doing all your AK paints and your Valeros and what they're called, Danny, gaming elements.
Yeah, I think so.
And they are very helpful in there. I can take, they've turned around and said, bring a model in, and they'll give us a go for one how and learn us how to paint, a figurine in, and they'll learn us how to paint. So it's worth a try. It'll up your skills. We're never too old to learn something new. And we have, is it Jeff, the tattoo zoologist?
Yes.
He says, evening, Dave. Hiya. Following Ghost. Goes,
Good evening.
Afternoon, everyone.
Hello, Ghost.
Dave Max goes, hi, Ghost. Jeff goes, Vallejo are good paints. Following Ghost goes, evening, Dave Mac. So if I'm not afraid to try something, David, or anybody new, just try it. I don't see myself as a brilliant modeler, and as I say, you only learn by trying. As I say, if you're doing figures, if it doesn't come out right, you can just give it another coat of primer and try again. And as I say, when people are looking at your models, they're not actually bringing them right up to the face to look at. They're usually looking at them from a distance. So they'll probably not see any flaws in any way. That's all says. Hiya, Ghost. Jeff says painting Warhammer models now while watching. Yeah, they're a good way. They're a good way. I'll get some Warhammer models. That'll learn you to figure paint. I was thinking of trying that. Yeah, Bass says nice model, Geordie Dave. I like Tamiya kits. Not built one for years, mind. I had Klein's I cannot speak German. Kettenfraud and the VW Schwimmwagen in 135 scale. Was that Schweinwagen or Schwimmwagen? I'm not German, so just say it how I see it. You try reading that Kettenfraud and the VW Schwimmwagen or Schweinwagen. Geordie tried to pronounce German.
Well, they didn't do a bad job in Alvida's and Pet when they went over to Germany.
No, it's more English, didn't it?
I've just put the link in for that shop that we'll go to. It's a good
Elementary Games, hi.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they do mail order or not.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Oh well.
They can
So they-
basket, and it looks like they've got other currencies, so I don't know if like a worldwide thing because they've got euro, and that's,
Yeah, it means must post all over then.
yeah.
Because I don't know if they've got any shops anywhere else. I'll ask them when we're next in. I know they said they've got one in Sutherland.
So
So I don't know.
we've got a store in London.
Have they? Oh well.
Yeah, Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Yeah, they've got a few stores. They've got a few stores.
Jeff says I use AK acrylic paint marker pens, brilliant for small figures. Yeah, I've seen them in that shop. I just wondered what they were like.
They're not cheap. I know that.
Well, this hobby's not cheap.
No.
Mark, want to check this next one out?
That's not on my channel because I've got my live chat open. Whose channel has that one gone on? Let me find out who it's gone on. 2 seconds, guys. It's on Horlixs. Horlicks, check that comment on your channel.
Can we take it down from here?
I don't know. That's why I'm going to get Horlicks to do it because it's his channel.
I can see it's got on here. I can delete comment.
Oh yeah, what a strange comment.
Hmm. I can delete it. You want to delete it? Yeah, he's good. It's gone. Flip Dip says it's like everything else, expensive. And Follow says I'm using the AK markers, metallic paste, and pencils all the time. He says, but Oz, this is Atoll. But Oz lost out when he found out he had won the Spanish lottery and was halfway to Algeria with the custom votes chasing him. Yeah, I remember that. David Bassett says, I like quirky kits. The kit is a motorcycle with tank tracks at the back. Oh, yeah, I've seen them. The VW is a version of the Kubelwagen with ambitious, like the American Ducks.
So, tank tracks at the back is called a half track.
Yeah, but this is like a motorcycle. It's got like a motorcycle front wheel with a tank with tracks on the back.
Yeah, it's still half track.
Can't see anything this end. It's not there.
I've deleted it on here. And Flip Dip says Jimmy Neal's touring.
Yeah. They've done the Sunday with Sammy. I think it was at the weekend.
And Jeff says he's got to go, guys. See you on the next stream. Okay, Jeff, thanks for coming.
Night, Jeff.
I would love to see that live Sunday for Sammy.
It's been a long time since we've had a troll on.
Yeah.
Atoll and David Bassett both say night, Jeff.
Right.
And Ghost says hi Atoll and Flip. And Flip says it's very cold tonight. Yeah, been very cold today. So see, I went out in the lot. Went the allotment, it was bloody freezing. Even the ground was still solid with ice. Flip to Dave, does that not wake you up in the night? No, when the lights are out, it shuts down. The light on here must be catching it, or else it would have not worked.
Yeah, we go to bed when the light comes out.
Aye. And to tell you the truth, I've had it that long. Sometimes I don't even hear it. These will turn around and say, "Oh, the cuckoo clock's gone off," and I went away. I just, I've had it that long. It's just background noise to me.
Yeah.
Or if you say a magic word on an Amazon device, it completely shuts down his living room entirely.
Does it know?
That was funny, that was.
No.
How long you had the cuckoo clock for?
God.
You had it in day shift, didn't you?
Yeah, so it must be about blinking 25 years old.
Okay. What used to have another one that used to sit on the fireplace that used to go off as well?
Yeah, that one's different whistle. I want to build another one.
You're going to build another one?
I want to build a one.
Oh, the wooden ones?
Yes, then I'll have twin cuckoos going off.
Why are you going to do the other one a minute after?
I'll have that one on the other wall, and I'll have cuckoos in stereo.
Next year we get a grandfather clock.
I would if I had the money to get one. Foreign Ghost says, "Be right back. Have to sort out a time to get new sidewalk ports." All right, that should be dry now, so I should be gloss coat this now. Secretary will get that. The secretary will get that.
A big scabney when you ring the house phone.
It's the Germans ringing up saying, "Can you please call our names of things the right way?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, isn't it boring watching paint dry?
Aye.
Is that what you're all currently doing?
That's what I've been doing for the last 20 minutes.
You want to crack out a soldering kit, Geordie?
Yeah?
Get a soldering kit.
I'm rubbish at soldering.
Yes, practice, isn't it? That's what they're for.
Huh?
They're also for sending you tiny little bits of components that fling off if they're under tweezers.
Did you find that piece?
No. Still looking. I will find it.
So not down your chair where you thought it was.
Yeah, well, I need to have a good look for it. I need to take the arm off to look to see if it is there.
Right, I'll just a quick go around and see how we're doing. Right, I'll go to Horlixs first because he's been. Okay, Horlixs, how are you doing?
Yeah, I finally got over the problem, and they're all in. Some chips are in, or one chip, and I'm just putting LEDs in at the minute.
Cool. And Mark, waiting for paint to dry, ain't we?
Yeah, just waiting for paint to dry.
Uh-huh.
So when that's dry, I might be able to get the gold on the emitter pads tonight, but yeah.
And Danno, oh, it's looking nice.
Yeah.
What are you building now? A framework?
Yeah, I'm doing the framework now. Just waiting for the glue to dry.
Everybody's waiting for stuff to dry.
Well, I'm not waiting for solder to dry.
And myself, okay, I've put a clear coat on this. I've clear coated this, and I've clear coated that, and I'm not picking that up because I've just clear coated that. So next coat thing is get the decals on that. Then it's just a case of I'm leaving this off because, as I say, I'm going to be, when I do some weathering, I'll be putting some weathering down the side here to make that look a little bit dirty underneath on the wheels. Then I'll put that on. It's going to cover a lot of it, but I know it'll be underneath there. So one side of the tracks didn't fit as good as the other. I'll put that on. I don't think they had the hole punched in right. And then there's some little bits there to go on the front when it's finished. The boxes. I can't, if I want, I can put these tracks on the side and all that, but I'm not doing that.
Okay, Athos says, Mark, see, that is the beauty of batch painting Space Marines. While some are drying, you can start painting others. But I'm not a Warhammer person, Athol. And following go says, back got schedule sorted.
Really, I should have one or two projects go. Well, I have got two projects go, but I never got time to do it. Undercoat them. It'll be out. Also going to be working on the Jeep.
All right, so I still want to know what that means. Remove seal after washing.
Didn't we have one of them in the Arduino box?
Or does... Yeah, I'm wondering if actually that means remove seal after washing is after cleaning the board with IPA.
Right.
Right. Apparently it's a buzzer.
Yeah.
Uh,
I just don't understand what it means by
right. So it protects the internal cavity from flux and cleaning agents during industrial PC board washing. So after you've washed it.
Right. I was going to say.
There you go.
Just pop it in the dishwasher.
Well, this is charged or not?
Yeah, the fluid would enter the buzzer and would ruin it. Yes, we had one in the Arduino.
Yeah. That's right, because I played a tune on mine.
Yeah.
I think I did Titanic.
So I wonder if it's the buzzer is maybe a little horn.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's two vibrating plates.
Mm.
When you get fluid in there, it doesn't vibrate.
Mm. Oh, we've got Ash who says, "Hi guys, nice Shem and Geordie Dave." Hi Ash.
Hi,
Ash.
Hi, Ash.
It's not fixed on yet, but it's what it'll look like when it's fixed on.
I know what, I'm absolutely starving.
Starving Marvin.
I'm not eating yet.
We went to when we come back from the lot, we were called into Costa's. Had a panini
Nice.
and a latte.
Well, I can't just pick something up because I'm on a diet, so
And so am I.
I've got to be really careful. So
Athel says evening to Ash.
Well, I'll do a little bit.
like
I do a little
steamed meat and veg, rice.
I do a little bit of weight. I've got my weights, so I do a little bit of weight training every other day. Then try and do some walking. Just the weather stopped the deal of walking.
I wonder if this kit's going to work when I'm done.
Lindsey Builds.
Or whether it's going to.
Lindsey's Builds. Hello, Arkham inmates and peasants.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay.
Arkham inmates and peasants. So he's thinking of Batman here.
Yep.
Evening, Dobby.
Dave Mack goes hi to Lindsay, and we'll have Sprue Glue. Oi oi, cell block E mates.
Hi, Sprue.
Hi, Sprue.
Mates.
Right.
And Flip Dip says, I'm more Broadmoor. And Sprue goes, hi chat. Atoll goes, evening energy, so they let you out. And Atoll goes, hi Sprue. And Lindsay goes, hello Poppet Mark. Pip goes, hi Sprue.
Well, it's them.
And Lindsay goes, yes, it did, Atoll, on good behaviour. And following Ghost goes, hi Sprue and Lindsay.
Oh. for switches. Turn signal. Oh.
That's still a bit tacky. Damn. That has dried. He's good. Lindsey says, so what you all building then? Well, I'm modifying the Enterprise D again. Horlixs is soldering, Danno's building a TARDIS, and Geordie Dave's building a tank. Lindsey says, hi Ghost, Flip Dip, Athel, and all the chatters. Lindsey also says, hello Captain Pugwash Sprue. And Flip Dip says, get the hairdryer out, Mark.
Yeah, I'm building some sort of car simulator or something. No idea. It was a couple of quid from online, so I thought I'd give it a go. I've even got a gear knob.
And Flip Dip says, hi, Lindsey. Actually, these are the last two that I will be painting.
Yeah.
Because these are the last two that are going on the build. So, done them all like that, so I might as well finish them off like that.
Boop, boop. Right.
There we go. It says, what is it called, Horlixs?
Yes, it's a HE057 car driving simulation DIY kit. Featuring an OLED screen. Which, well, if it's anything like the last one, it'd be dead on arrival. The weather station I built, although that is still working. That was the last. See what the weather's doing, shall we?
Snowing yet?
When it updates, there we go. Oh, I'm melting the plug.
Guy from the 60s says, sorry, I had to leave for a moment. Thumper got into the bedroom and he's not allowed in there, but he was hiding from me, hence it took me a while. And Flipped It says, Banria? I don't know what, yeah. Banria?
Seven degrees cloudy, about right in Eastbourne. Oh, the screen already comes with one. Why is it? Send me another one then. It's all a bit strange. Don't need to do anything with that.
Oh, flipped it. Says the kit Horlixs has. Yeah, the Banraya. Raya emblem.
What's that, sorry?
The bottom comment.
The kit Horlixs has Banria.
Right, I'm going to put a third and final coat of this black on here. And then that is going to solve it. To do this, I need to order some magnets off Amazon.
So
Thought I was going to have to order some more decal fix, but I found it.
Doopy-doo.
it doesn't say anything about putting the nuts on. I suppose there's no need because there's nothing to. Well, apparently that's it. Everything's in. So I just better plug it in and see what happens.
Leg squeeze.
Right. Hmm. Well, it's all works. But back to the drawing board.
Oh no.
The switches are wrong.
Mm.
Okay, that's what Flip did said. Mark says I'm off, guys. Great stream. Okay, night, Mark. Thank you for coming. Dave Max says night, Mark. Dave Max says, looks great, Horlixs. Well done.
Sort of, yeah. It's not quite right. The switches are wrong way around. There wouldn't be a screen without trying to unsolve something.
We've got Ron in who says hi, Mark, panel and all in chat. Hiya, Ron. Welcome. Dave Matt Bill says hi to Ron. Following Ghost says hi, Ron. And Flipdit says night, Mark. Flipdit says you were speeding Horlicks in a 30 zone.
Oh, it's just a load of nonsense, really, but it's just fun to build, I guess. Need to remove this switch, though.
So I was just going to share my screen and show Flipdit the kit. So this is the kit on AliExpress that Horlicks is doing. So, not bad though, £5.77p.
Yeah, it's all right. Well, I mean, I paid less than that, but
yeah,
the price goes up and down, doesn't it, on there?
Yeah. But yeah, AliExpress, it's £5.77p if you want to wait, if you don't mind waiting for it. Yeah, it says 14 quid on Amazon. I'd go AliExpress.
I've got a question for you.
No, I don't think they're coming out. Do that though. See, that's reverse. And that's forward.
Well, look, make it big. There we go.
Yeah, so you've got your reverse gear, and the reverse lights come on. I'm not going to bother changing the switches because they're too hard to get off. Just one's got slightly different action. That's got 3, and this has got 2. So the 2 should have been here, and then obviously, because otherwise the indicators are either on. But it does work. You can just put that halfway and it stops them. So I'm never going to play with this again. So yeah, you got your horn, brake lights, accelerator, and then it puts your kilometers an hour up. Brake brings it down. Yeah, that's it really. That's all it does. Hazard lights, headlights you can turn on and off, and that's all it does. So yeah.
Right, well, I'll do another round and see if how's everybody done. So we've just seen Horlixs. Mark, you the same, just waiting for paint to dry?
Yeah, well, actually, I have finished these, so that's got the gold on now. I'm just waiting for that to dry. I've managed to get 3 coats to light block these. So I think tomorrow night on Lindsey's, I will be airbrushing the other side of these in this yellow colour. But yeah, I have made some progress at least.
And Danno?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for glue to dry, really. But you're just putting the finishing little bits on.
All right. So you're basically now waiting for stuff to dry like everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's get you off. And myself, I'm the same. I'll just be looking at where the decals go. That's the next one. Putting it together. So that's me. So it's 20 to 9. People ready to go? Cameras up, or?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I think so. There's nothing else I can do now without. Well, no, I haven't actually got anything else to do. I need to think about.
I think we're all in the same boat. I think we've completed what we could do tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got this really cool thing while I'm here actually, because long story short, there was a bed being dismantled, and I rescued this out of it, which is one of them. They go in the desk, and it just sits. It's supposed to sit in your desk, and it's got USB ports. But obviously, I don't want to be drilling holes in this desk, so I just keep it to the side of me, and it's ideal for stuff like this. Like,
Cool.
oh,
Dear Max, it's been a great stream, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers, Dave.
thank you very much. Right, I'm just gonna put this back together.
So Thursday, you're back on with the Enterprise.
Yeah.
I may be there because I'm decorating it here, so depends on how much I get done.
Cool.
And Atto says, good stream, was busy shopping for food. Flipdick says, another excellent one, chaps. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Well, good night from me. I'll be back on with Lindsey tomorrow night for his PPM live stream.
And good night for me. I may see you as a Thursday if I'm still down Danno's. If not, I'll see you next Monday.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say good night then. And yeah, thanks everyone for joining, watching along tonight. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see more, give us all a like. That would be great. And I will see you on Thursday with Danno.
So, night everybody, and see you on Thursday.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Hey.